How's it going, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be making my 2025 NBA Playoffs predictions. Here we go. All right, so we got the bracket here. And going to start with the Western Conference. We do not know the 8th seed still, as they have to play in the play-in game later tonight. It's going to be either the Memphis Grizzlies or the Dallas Mavericks. However, I think the Thunder will beat either one of those teams. So, picking the OKC Thunder to advance to the second round. We now have the 4-5 matchup. The Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. I think this could go 7 games. However, I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Clippers. They have too many offensive playmakers with James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Zubac has been a revelation for the Clippers this season. Moving on to the 3-6 matchup, we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I am going to go with the upset, the Minnesota Timberwolves, in 6 games. I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves, a lot of people are dismissing them. I know that they don't have Karl Anthony Towns anymore, but Julius Randle is like an X factor. So can rise up to the playoff intensity, then I think they have enough to get past the Lakers. And then the last matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. This is a lot of people's most interesting matchup of the first round for the Western Conference. And I agree, it's going to be a really great series. However, I'm going to go with the upset again, the Golden State Warriors. I just believe that they have the experience and the championship mentality and grit that the Houston Rockets lack, as they are a young team and haven't been to the playoffs with this addition of the team yet. So, moving on to the Eastern Conference, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Hawks or Miami Heat. Go with the Cleveland Cavaliers, maybe even sweep the first round series. Bucks versus Pacers. Gonna go with the Bucks. I know that Damian Lillard probably isn't going to play in the first round series. However, I think Giannis is playing on a whole nother level right now. So gonna go with the Bucks to advance to the second round. Then I got the Knicks in 6 games. And the Celtics in 5 games against Magic. I just think the Pistons and Magic don't really have enough to compete with the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. The Pistons could challenge the Knicks more so than the Magic. Moving on to the second round, we got the Thunder versus Clippers. Going to go with the Thunder to win that series. 7 games. I think that could be a classic. We move on to the Timberwolves versus Warriors. Going to go with the Golden State Warriors to make it to the conference finals. That's going to be a fun series to watch as well. Anthony Edwards versus Steph Curry. Draymond Green versus Rudy Gobert. Okay, now we got the Eastern Conference second round. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Milwaukee Bucks. If Damian Lillard is back, the Milwaukee Bucks could pull off the upset here. But going to go with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next, we have the Knicks versus Celtics. I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics. Probably win in like 5 games. The Cleveland Cavaliers to probably win in 6 games for the previous series. Conference finals time. Thunder versus Warriors. This is where the Golden State Warriors Cinderella run, if you want to say that, ends. As the Thunder will defeat them in 7 games to advance to the NBA Finals. And they will be going against the Boston Celtics. Unfortunately, I think this is where the road ends for the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. They just have too good of a team. I think it probably will go 6 games. And then in the NBA Finals, the matchup we have is the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Boston Celtics. And going to go with the Oklahoma City Thunder to win the NBA championship for the 2024-25 season. And my Finals MVP pick would be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then we have this tiebreaker. How many points will the Finals MVP score in the 2025 playoffs? Going to go with 552. Just random number. There you go. Submitted the bracket. Let me know what your 2025 NBA predictions are in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.